Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Edo 2020. PDP not interested who heads Inec in Edo. But free, fair election is what we want. Correct. That is PDP stating the obvious. My dear, it's not they tell you it's Tom, Dick, and Harry that is heading it that should make your hair swell. Don't be deceived. In Nigeria, iron they float. You don't see money. That's why we are saying people should put pressure and make sure that the security agencies, INEC, police, and I thank God for what PDP is doing. How they made a serious noise both home and abroad with regards to Shomole's video, where he was, caught in live camera, eh? Discussing about arresting some people. And guess what? The press conference, God bless that man. He said, you know what? The EU, the UN should confiscate their diplomatic passport. They should not be able to leave the country. I mean, this caused an uproar in the whole of the nation. By the way, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. Hope you're having a fantastic day. If you're just starting the day, have a lovely one. And please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and to subscribe if this is your first time. Yes, PDP, you have spoken well. Enough. A time to come in this country where we should have free, fair election. If for nothing for once, let's make history. All this rigging, putting people there that has no business in ruling people that have no agenda into government. They just come there. They don't even know what is going on. They throw money here and there. The state is suffering. They embezzle fund. Look at what happened recently. James Ibori, we reported the news yesterday. Refer to our former news and see for yourself. By the way, some time ago, I was able to pass through Delta State and I said, wow, is this the Delta State they talk about? The oil producing state? I was ashamed. If you go there, you will not believe that that state produces crude oil that is able to take care of that Abuja, Lagos, and what have you. I'm not saying it's the only state, but what am I talking about? You need to know the amount of money Ibori embezzled from Delta State. You will cry. From government without vision, there is no audit. There is nobody making sure that projects are done. One government goes and once a new government comes, all the project that the former government has done is all wasted. All that money down the drain. Why? They want to award new projects so that they can continue to spend money. How do we continue like this and expect our society to improve? There's no human way possible. I'm telling you. Have you watched the movie Black Panther? By the way, condolences to all our to all our people who are fans. The guy passed on today. If you watch that movie and you think deeply, that is what Africans should be. Is it gold? We have it. Is it limestone? Is it mineral resources? Is it crude oil? One of the best in the world. Do you see the whole ambience, the way they project Africa? That is what Africa should be. Name any African country in the whole of the African continent that does not have one mineral resources or the other. Name it. Check the whole of Africa. That is what Africa should be. Not them stopping us from giving us visa ban and our brothers and sisters caught up in the high sea because they are trying to look for a better life, greener pasture. My dear, it's a shame to talk about what is going on in this country. Not just in this country. I'm talking about Africa as a whole. But guys, that's not the issue for today. Let's continue with the news and get all the details. Edo 2020, PDP, not interested who heads INEC in Edo, but free, fair election. The Edo State Campaign Council of the People Democratic Party has said that it will not be dragged into narrative or social, economic, conventional media droning to appoint or to talk about residents in electoral conditions in the Edo State. The Independent National Electoral Commission has been making elaborate promises in the last days with regards to Edo State election. Whoever heads this election in Edo State is not consequential. We are not interested. Or we want the federal government to be aware. Whoever is heading the Independent National Electoral Commission, it's all right. Anybody could head it. We want a free, fair election. Let the people go to the polls come September the 19th and let those state people let their voice count. Let their vote show who they want to rule them in the forthcoming years. We don't want anybody to put anybody on the people. We don't want imposition of a particular candidate, party, or whatever. We want the atmosphere, we want the election to be transparent as what is called transparent. He later went on to say the commission said they are responsible for security. All we are asking for INEC is that all the electoral equipment and machineries that are on ground, none of them should fail. Everything should be ready to go. We don't want to come there and they say there is issue with electricity, the systems are failing, and they go back to manual method. We are only interested in INEC conducting a credible, transparent election. Especially, we are watching with keen interest step by step taken by INEC in preparation for this election. The election that just a few weeks ago away, and our candidates have been received enormous concern with regards to 126 words so far, which is things that have been put in place in regards to the COVID-19. All we are saying is INEC should prove to Nigerians that they are trustworthy once and for all. Hey, this is PDP giving it hard, giving it hard. Oh. They say, you know what? We don't want to know what your, I mean, what your whoever is heading this INEC, whatever. It's fine. Anybody can head it. In Edo State, oh, what we want is free, fair, credible election. When we talk about credibility, is something that everybody will be happy with the result, knowing fully well that their voices have been heard, their vote have determined who they want, without fear or favor. Whoever the people decide, for God's sake, if it is Yamu, let him lead the people. If it is Obaseki, let him lead the people, or any other of the other 12 contestants, as the case may be. Izeyamu, Governor Gordon Obaseki are not the only contestants. It just happens that they are part of the two big parties in Nigeria, the ruling party APC, where we have Izeyamu, Pastor Sage Izeyamu, and the People Democratic Party. That's where we have Governor Gordon Obaseki, who moved from APC to PDP, that has apparently made the state a PDP state. So everyone in Edo State is crying for credible election. For the first time, all eyes are watching, and INEC needs to get it and get it right. Because this election is not just about Nigeria. No. Even internationally, it has gained a lot of interest. Anyway, people, what do you think? Leave us a comment. Have a fantastic day. God bless you. From us is bye for now.